I'm going to spin round and give you the view. Here it is. The Alcazar de la Reina. Very nice looking old place. Look at these beautiful bikes sitting here waiting for us. I'm going to have to take a photograph, Uncle Tone. Right, we're going to check in. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, YouTube, we're here. The hotel, Alcazar. Let's show you the room. So, we're in 209. So here we go. Straight away we got a view. We have got the view. Beautiful. I'll just shut the door behind me. So got some wardrobes. I must say this place is very old indeed. We've got no lights because I haven't activated. So it's one of them jobs where you have to stick the... So there you go. In we go. So bathroom. Very dated but very chic. Look at these old taps. I think they were older than me. Coming round, we've got a bath, stand-up shower, nice. Bidet, toilet. Let's just have another look. We've got another coming out. We've got another a wardrobe with a big pillar down it. Here's the room. I'll just give you this peruse round. Quite old furniture. Nice big room. Oh, it's a double bed or what? No, it's a king size bed. Two zipped together, similar to what we got back home. Yeah, quite nice. Yeah, she's nice. We're here for 4 nights. Here we go. Let's have a look outside for you. There you go. That's the view from the window. Across the valley, across the plains. You can see the motorway. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? This is lovely. I'm really impressed. I think we've done all right here. Yeah, this is nice. Nice place. Really is. I like it. I feel comfortable. It's got air conditioning. I've got to go for a beer. I'll see you in a bit. It's such a lovely, quaint old place. I'm going to give you a look round. I'm going to show you. Here we go. Hola. Hola. A nice balcony here. Hola. Hola. There's Uncle Tone. Uncle Tone's put his shorts on, the naughty man. So here we go. Look at this. It's the landing. Lovely old building. We've only got to go down one flight. Nice and steady. Slinger right at the bottom. This is the reception. Absolutely, have a look at this. We've got a garden. Nice lounge area. I'll just come outside, show you. It's well worth a look. Here we are out front. I'll just turn around and give you a view of the facade. The Alcazar de la Reina. That was my room just over there. Put my finger in so you can see I'm just up there. Absolutely amazing. Let's get a beer. We've got a gang of cyclists coming. They're cycling from Santander down to the south coast. So here we go. The piscine. Oh, I don't know what swimming pool is in Spanish. Couldn't tell you. But here's Uncle Tone sitting in the shade at the bar. So I'll see you in a minute. We're going to have a beer. Well, good morning, viewers. Lofty's here, Lofty and Tone. We're just leaving the town of Carmona. It's quite a promising start. Lovely old place, cracking little town. Few little bars and restaurants on a square in the old town where we're staying. The hotel's quite an old hotel. It's got everything you need. It's got a decent restaurant. And look at the view across the plains. How good's that? Look at that. So right in the far distance over there is Seville. And that's where we're heading. And this is the opening Gambit Road out of the town. Absolutely lovely. Surface isn't the best, but it's okay. I think we'll put up with it because it's so twisty and undulating. I better pull my visor down a little bit to improve the sound. We've already seen one Guard of Seville this morning. That was, to be fair, that was what we noticed about yesterday. I think we're going to call it Guard of Seville Wednesday, because everywhere we went there were Guard of Seville. Road traps, camera traps, you name it. So it's just a warning to you all, if you come down this way from Badijos to Carmona, there was a lot of Guard of Seville. But just look at the views. As I get past these trees, you'll just get an unbroken view of the plains or the Sierras of Spain. I'll just do a little pan. Nothing for as far as you can see, not a property. When we come back tonight, we'll be coming back on that road on the right, but on the way down, we're going down. So it looks like it's going to flatten out a bit, viewers. So I'll switch the camera off and I'll speak to you when it gets a bit more interesting. Well, YouTube, we're back. We just came through a little village, San Juan, and we put some petrol in. I'll just tell you about the petrol. In general, major towns will have at least one petrol station. Generally, if there's out of town shopping, there'll be one or two Chepsas or Repsols, and pretty much everywhere we're going, the fuel, the unleaded, is 1.78 a litre. That seems to be pretty common all over Spain. It's gone up quite a bit from last year when we came over and we did the Pyrenees. With the 20 cents a litre off, we were paying around 1.35 last year, so it has gone up quite a bit. As you can see, same old, lots of olives everywhere. The road's fairly interesting. As I say, we're heading up to the Ronda. The roads are quite smooth. I just had a little bit of a twitch in the town when I came off the fuel station onto the main road. I just give it a bit of a quick blip and the back end spun a little bit. So it might be worth just taking your time in some of these towns. They seem to use a lot of concrete and it is not very abrasive. So there you go, just a little bit of local knowledge for you. As I say, if I look up, there is a little bit of low cloud. You can see it in general towards the mountains. It's 27 degrees and there's a little bit more breeze than yesterday, but everything's fine. I'm hoping when we get in them mountains we're going to get some twisty action for you. But at the moment we're on typical fast A roads. This is the A8125. Oh, by the way, I'll just mention this. We've come to the conclusion, me and Tone, that all these rural villages have got an aged population who don't do any work. There's hundreds of them sitting on street corner, drinking booze, playing cards at 10:30 in the morning. So there you go. Should we have stayed in the common market? I don't know. Bit contentious. Anyway. Okay, YouTube, the terrain's changed. We're actually going up into them there hills. The road surface is a little bit sketchy in places. And actually it's not as grippy as some of the earlier roads we've come across. But it's very nice, very tasty, very pretty. The sun's trying its hardest to burn off some of that low cloud, and it's warming up to 29 degrees at 11 o'clock. So it's going to be another hot day. Anyway, I'll put some music on and let you have a look at these mountain roads for a while. Tone's just informed me that we are now riding the A406. Yeah, it's good. So there you go, that's a sample of the A406. Good road. The aspect is lovely, but like I say, the surface isn't the best, so I'll see you in a minute. Okay, YouTube, so it was a bit of a road. It's had a very suspect road surface. Well, the road was cracking up and there was a lot of undulations. But it was good fun. It's probably a good job it wasn't billiard table smooth, because we might have gone a bit too quick. The actual road surface tempered our enthusiasm, if you like. And I'm glad I wasn't too up, because it would have been pogoing around like I don't know what. But here we are. Another town. Another one-horse town. And there's a big building right ahead on top of a rock. And we've got another old building here. The Garda Civil. So this is your typical rural town, really. And they even say thank you for your view. Visitor. Thank you for visiting. Yeah, but you can work some of the words out, you know. I always them boys. They're bombed off and we couldn't catch them. So we're now going on to the A363. But just look at that for the view. Same old church or monastery, whatever, on top of the hill. White buildings built around it. And here's the big rock. Look at that. They had to take all that stone up these big mountains to build these little monasteries and chapels and castles. Amazing view. We've noticed that quite a few of these hills have been recultivated. They've actually dressed the surface back, and it appears they've replanted. Whether this could be something to do with this problem with the olive trees, I'm not 100% certain, because they've had trouble in Spain with the olive trees. Anyway, we'll see what the road's like for a bit, and we'll let you know how we get on. See you in a minute. Well then, viewers, welcome back. We had a bit of a glitch on the pre-planned route. We got to a town called Alcazar, and it was just playing up a little bit, so we put in Ronda, and it gave us a choice of 3 routes. One was to the left, one was to the right, and one went straight down the middle. That was all pretty much the same time-wise, but naturally there was different distances. Anyway, the one through the middle looked extremely twisty, so here we are. And I believe it's called the CA 9109. That's the CA 9109. And to be honest, the surface is no worse than the A road, but it is extremely twisty, as you can see. So we're in the interior, if you like, going through the middle to Ronda. I'm going to leave the camera on a little bit and let you have a view of these roads. The views are amazing, roads are twisty, and it's 30 degrees. We've actually both mentioned in the towns down here, the road surfaces are very, very slippy. You have to be careful where you put your feet down. But I've said that now a couple of times, so I shan't mention it again. You've been warned. But cop a look at this. So this is the road from Alcazar to Ronda. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Well, I've put the camera back on YouTube. There's some cracking bits of road for you to have a bit of a play on and enjoy with us. One thing we've discovered this week is that it ain't all about the Picos. It's about Spain in general. Don't matter where you go, you seem to find roads. Beautiful, twisty roads with nobody on them. Deserted. You have to be a bit careful in case somebody's coming the other way, but the chances are there ain't much about. And this is very nice. I don't know if you can see some of the road surfaces, it's a bit suspect, but in general it's good fun. These are goat farms. Yep, you're right, there they are, the goat farms. Awesome. So this is another rocky outcrop straight in front of them, you can see. We actually take a right very shortly, just here somewhere. Whether this is the main road or not, I don't know. So we take the left. It's signposted Alcazar, Sain and Alcazar de Valle. How about that? Pronunciation is probably totally wrong, but that's where we're heading now. Nice house in the distance, surrounded by an olive grove. They've obviously been cultivated, whatever they've grown, and it's gone. A lot of the fields have been ploughed up. I don't suppose they're quite ready for winter veg yet. But to be honest, they don't really do veg when you have a meal. Anyway, I'll put some music on. See, sat-navs and the planners, they don't always agree. There's some more undulations here. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute. Anyway, viewers, we're still on the road to Ronda. We're about, I don't know, 15 or 16 clicks from Ronda. We've come onto a slightly different road. We've turned off onto the MA7402. It's a very similar surface, and it's got plenty of undulations and plenty of bends, so we're having a bit of fun. It's just every now and again it just jolts you out your seat a little bit, but it's a good road, and the views are amazing, absolutely amazing, all the way across the valleys. You don't know what sort of delight you're going to get the next bend you come round. Here we go, we're just coming up and over the top, and there you go. I'll just give you a pan to the right. Have a look at that. Amazing. Anyway, I'll see you in Ronda. Good morning, YouTube. I should say good afternoon, good evening, in fact, whatever. Lofty's here, I'm in Ronda. Tones told me you must come down and take a picture. So here we are in Ronda, up on the plateau. It's a long way down. How about that? All the way down. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to cross the bridge and give you a bit of a look-see. Here we go. So we are probably midway across. Have a look at that. As far as you can see, absolutely fabulous. I'll just cross the road, show you the other side. So I've crossed the road. This is the view from the other side of the road down into the ravine. Town said it's a World Heritage Site. Absolutely gorgeous it is. I'll just pan up. Very busy place. Lots and lots and lots of people about. All come to see this. Loads of viewing points. I believe you can get down there off paths and staircases and various others. Some of these apartments on the left have got balconies overlooking. So there you go, Ronda. Very busy, lots of people. It's like being in St Ives on a sunny afternoon in September. It's October, it's roasting, it's 31 degrees and there's loads of people about. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the bike. I'll see you in a bit. So here we are, this is a common sight. Horse and carts. Everywhere. I love it. So our cafe, where we've parked, just around the corner, it's called Cafe Veronica. Here we go. A couple of Germans beat us to it, but at least he told us we could park. Here's the bikes, and there's Uncle Tone sitting having a glass of water. Okay, viewers, we're just leaving Ronda. We've had a telling off offered a gendarme, or what do you call them, Guard of Seville, for trying to park in the wrong place. But he was happy. He gave us a smile. He smiled at Town. And anyway, we went over. We've seen the bridge. We've been over the big bridge. I took some film, some footage over the big bridge. It is fascinating. It's beautiful. It's well worth a look. A lot of people, extremely busy, big time busy in fact. But we've had a bit of lunch. We went to a nice little place called Veronica, La Veronica, and Tone had some, it looked like battered pork fillets, but it could have been chicken, I ain't sure. I said it was chicken, and I had oxtail, absolutely beautiful. Very, very tasty, very nice. So we're leaving Ronda and we're heading back north now. We're heading due north, well northwest, and we're going over the mountains again, I suppose, and we're going to get back to the hotel, the Alcazar in Carmona. We're stopping at Carmona for a while, so we're going to do a few petal tours out of Carmona. But I've got the cameras on to give you a view of the mountains as we leave Ronda. Doesn't that look amazing? I hope it picks it up on the camera, because the human eye is it's got probably the best lens you can ever imagine, but that looks fabulous, doesn't it? Big white peaks. Lovely. Noticeable a lot of vehicles around, in and around Ronda, hundreds of coaches. So we're going to be glad to be going back into the nowhere. There's a sign that said Alcazar, that's the way we came. Down the middle, over the top. Some cracking roads, but the surface was a bit suspect. We're hopefully going to go back a different way to give you a different perspective. And these views are just amazing. Nice steady bend. How about this? Beautiful. I'll leave the camera on for a little while, just to give it a bit of a look-see. Okay, YouTube, we're back a bit. We've escaped the majority of the traffic. It took us a while. We picked our way through. There was a little old man who was holding everybody up, but the first opportunity we got past. So we're heading north, like I say, on the A374. Nice looking road, fast A road, plenty of bends, plenty of undulations, quite a reasonable road surface. There are overtaking opportunities, but you do need to get them done pretty quickly and get back in as fast as you can. Like here's one now. As soon as you see that sign, bang, you know you can go. If it's cleared, of course, and no one's coming the other way. It's got some twisty action on it, this road. It's a good road. We're on it for another 32 kilometres. And just in case you forget which road you're on, every now and again they stick one of these signs up. A red route, a touristica route with A374. Superb. Okay, YouTube, I'll put the camera back on because we're following the banks of a reservoir. It's absolutely monstrous. It's over to the left of us, and on our maps, on our sat navs, it's huge. It's 4 or 5 mile long. We've just noticed there isn't a single drop of water in it. It is totally barren. Nothing left. Brown. Sand. Unbelievable. No, we've often seen them up in the mountains where they're pretty, they've had an hard summer, if you like, but this one, I ain't joking, nada, nothing, not a drop of water. Absolutely unbelievable. I thought I'd point that one out to you just to let you know. Well, viewers, welcome back. We've done most of the journey. We've got less than an hour back, but we thought we'd stop for a quick coffee. So we parked on the corner and we popped in for a coffee, and when we come back to the bikes, no joking, 40 degrees it was showing on the clock. That was just parked up on the path in the sun, 40 degrees. Unbelievable. We're actually rolling now and it's dropped down to 37, so that's probably a more true indictment of what it is, but we're going to make a bit of progress and get ourselves back. I'm not sure if you can see it, but the big mountain up on the right hand side, sort of at 2 o'clock, they've carved half of the mountain out to get the granite or the stone or whatever it is. I'm not sure how much of what you'll see on YouTube, but when I edit it, I'll try and bring it in, blow it up a bit. But look at the size of that quarry, unbelievable. Anyway, we're down the road. We take a left turn in about 2 kilometres. We're on the 5206, heading for the SF 5203. How good's that? Nice quiet little flat road, very nice. I think we've got 45 kilometres or so back to the hotel. It's about 30 miles. So, I'm going to turn the camera off and I'll see you in a while. Okay viewers, it's nearly the end of our day from Carmona. There it is. Can you see in the distance, on top of the ridge? That's Carmona. We've been down south all the way to Ronda. We had a bit of lunch. We've had some fantastic twisty roads there, some fantastic A roads on the way back, and now we're just coming back into Carmona. A bit of luck, we'll get there before the bar closes, and we'll have a couple of quickies, and then perhaps a little nap and a shower. How about that? What a day. Anyway, when I get closer to the town, I'll put the camera on and I'll show you the wall gates and everything. See you in a minute. Anyway, there we are. There's Carmona. As we get closer, you can see the bridge, the castle. Beautiful old town. Coming in nice and steady. Onto the cobbles. Here we go, through the walls. Have a look at this. You'll see how small the road is when we get through. We have to do a right, then do a left by Del Pino. They put the bunting out because they knew me and Tom were coming. This is the council offices where the mayor lives. There's a little bar on the left hand side here in the corner, it's always open. I popped in there for a quick pint. But most of these places, they're shut. Well, there you go, there's the clock tower. It says just gone 4:20, and he's 40 degrees showing on the pharmacy. It is officially 40. I bet he's stopping at the same place as us, Tone. No, we turn left here. By the restaurant. I walked it down here last night. Oh, that's the way we go out in the morning, that way. We take a sharp left here. And the restaurant's here. Looks a few in there and all. So here we are, YouTube, back at the hotel. Been a wonderful day. Here's the parking.